First one up comes in from Matthew, and it said, it's crazy. Today's football, Salah rejects Saudi money and extends with Liverpool. Full loyalty. He chose legacy over cash. That puts him up there with Steven Gerrard. Mo, yes, Mo's eyes during his Anfield interview. It's an amazing day, mate. I'm honestly buzzing for Mo. And I love the throne that they gave him in the centre of Anfield as well. So, great day. And thank you, mate, for your super chat. Appreciate you, Marcus. Next one up comes in from Sonny, and Sonny said, that's it after today. I've decided to name my future child Mohamed Salah. There you go, my man. I mean, why not? Why not? It's good a name as any. So thank you, and thank you for your super chat, Sonny. Appreciate you. Mark said, so busy news day, I hear somebody is signed. Yeah, a certain Egyptian fella I heard. He's coming. He's not too bad as well, this lad, Mark. So, yeah, happy days all around in that one. Right, yes, the chat is back, said David. Thank you, David. Glad to have you back in, my man. How are you, Craig, a legend? How are we feeling today? Because I'm buzzing. Abdullah, I'm buzzing, my man. Same as yourself. I love the way Liverpool fans were wondering, because it's the 11th of April, 11-4, where we're going to get the double contract announcement today, because, of course, they are Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk's numbers. But we did find out fairly early in the day that it would just be the Virgil van Dijk contract we'll be waiting on. It would be Mohamed Salah's that was being announced today. So, quite quickly, because I think Dave O.C. Copper, one of the accounts, posted to say, oh, Virgil's at midday, and James Pearce said, no, you're wrong on that one, and it hasn't been announced, so we'll get it soon, so no need to worry about that one. Jen, thank you for gifting 5 memberships, my friend. Really, really appreciate that. That is very kind of you. There's so much news to get through around Mo today, but I loved a thing from Melissa Reddy that kind of spoke about the whole journey for Mo. Melissa wrote, when you were doing 4-hour journeys each way, 5 days a week to get to training and back via multiple buses, age 14, then you leave your country and everything you know at age 19 to move to Europe alone to make it. It matters when you find belonging, a home, appreciation and understanding. Mohamed Salah staying at Liverpool and his unwavering desire to do so is more than just a professional and football-based decision. He found his place, his people, his purpose. So did his family. That's peace. That is beautiful from Melissa Reddy. Absolutely beautiful. That is what a real journalist does, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we credit journalists for. Great work like that. We call them out when we need to, but I thought Melissa's piece there was beautiful. Absolutely top notch. And it just gives you a flavour of the journey Mo's gone through to get to where he is. And it was so clear today in any interviews or any quotes you've seen from Mo, what it meant to his family to stay here. His daughters are Scousers at this point, you know, and they have their friends, their family, their schooling. And it really shone through that it was never in his mind to do anything other than stay. And that was great. And that's why he'll go down in the legacy books. Trent, take note. Craig, I was on my phone looking at the subscriptions, including you, and I tapped on LFC due to an early upload and seen him on the throne, and I knew. Good man, good man. He looked great on the throne as well. It really looked cool. And you could see just unwavering happiness on Mo's face today, and that's what it was all about. We believe that at the very least he's on the same money, because there's been a few bits of different communication around it today. Chris Bascom said he's either on 20 or 25 million a season, so it's either 380 a week or 480 a week, but either way, the great man hasn't had to take a pay cut anyway, so we're all good in that regard. Look at these images. Connor's given me some images to share with you, so let's put this one up on screen first. This is my favourite image of the day, by the way. This is my favourite image of the day. The story continues. Mohamed Salah sitting there in front of the main stand, looking absolutely magnificent. And here's another great image for you of the day. 1 second. Get another one up for you here to enjoy. I love looking at the photos when they're captured on days like today. And here is another one of the great man. Look at that one. On his throne, signing his contract and just looking happy and at peace and comfortable where he is. Congratulations, Mo. A very well-deserved contract extension and 2 more years at the club for, well, one of the greatest to ever do it. Stevie boy, how are you, bro? Said, respect to both Mo and Virg, who could have left for more money, instead opting to stay and win trophies, unlike Trent, who chose Jude. Well, I guess I got to caveat that by saying, as of right now, Stevie boy, we still don't really know what's happening with Trent, do we? We assume, and you're probably right, to be fair, but maybe, just maybe, he changes his mind. But you know what I wonder? If he did say he wanted to stay now, would the pool of money be there for him? Because it would be a weird situation if Trent said he wanted to stay now, and then everybody starts to get that news, and then all of a sudden we hear, but that will impact summer transfer business. I think Liverpool fans will be a little bit freaked out, and understandably so. So look, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Trent, but Mo and Virgil definitely chose legacy, definitely chose continuing the project with Liverpool, and we're very grateful for that. Ponta said, we got Salah, do 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 do. No, man. Yeah, I was singing that all day, going around the house, mate, singing we got Salah. Definitely, and thank you, Pontus, appreciate you. Marcus, how are you, dude? Said, I think this Salah extension also indicates a good summer, since Salah also trusts the process that Liverpool will still continue winning trophies. Absolutely. So let's give you a flavour of some of the posts in case you haven't seen them. From Ben Jacobs said, Liverpool always sensed extending Salah would take time. The club's strategy, driven by Edwards, is to make strong decisions based on evidence and data. They tried to look at big internal decisions dispassionately. Liverpool had to be certain they would continue to get an elite output. Well, I think we've seen this season that Mo is still delivering. Now, yes, he's had a tail off, but this isn't an age thing. We've seen this tail off from Mo at this time of the year previously. Melissa Reddy said that she spoke to Paris Saint-Germain executives about Mohamed Salah signing for them, and they said it would be pointless to try because he only wants Liverpool. He really, really loves this club, and it means so much to the fan base to know that. Like, this man had the world at his feet this summer. Could have left Liverpool and taken his choice to go to any club in the world. Could have chased the riches in Saudi. But stayed here because he knows he's a club legend. He knows he's got unfinished business. And he knows he's got more records to be breaking. A bit of confusion, as I mentioned, from Chris Bascom around the transfer, or the wages, excuse me. Mo Salah's new terms are understood to be worth around 25 million per season, said Chris Bascom. But there's also a report that said 20. So either way, he hasn't taken a pay cut. We can say that 100%. Ismail Mahmoud, who was the Egyptian journalist who mentioned about Mohamed Salah agreeing those fresh terms a couple of weeks back, said Salah loves the work with Arne Slot. That played an important role. Paul Joy said Mohamed Salah's agreed a 2-year contract extension to stay at Liverpool and extend his Anfield association to a decade. The deal was confirmed this morning by the club after months of negotiations between the player, his agent Rami Abbasissa, and between Liverpool sporting director Richard Hughes. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk will also extend his contract and sign for 2 years. So when we get that Virgil van Dijk announcement, I'm not certainly sure, but it is coming. Fabrizio Romano, speaking about Virgil, said Virgil van Dijk will sign his new deal at Liverpool, valid until 2027, very soon. Agreement done. All details of the contract have been sealed, also approved by the lawyers, and VVD will put pen to paper before the end of the season. Happy days. Happy days. JCDC said, hey Craig, buzzing with the news this morning. A win on Sunday and a Van Dijk announcement in the next few days, and we're in dreamland.